Hey, Clark here, back at it again with another review for Gunpowder Milkshake. But before we get started, if you would be so kindly, please like, subscribe, and also share this video with your friends. Also, I want to say thank you to all the people who've been watching and, been watching the content they've been putting out. It means a lot to me, uh, especially as a small YouTuber trying to make it big. It really does help me, expand and shows me that, you guys really like um, the stuff that I'm putting out. But with that all out the way, Gunpowder Milkshake is a movie starring Karen Gillan, and basically she plays the assassin for this company called The Firm, which is basically run by a whole bunch of rich old dudes, and she's basically a contracted killer for them. Well, she goes on a mission for them where she kills a guy that was, I guess, the son of a very well, I guess, well-known, powerful type guy in, I guess, the city they're at. And basically, she ends up doing another job where she has to, I guess, take this person out because he did something to the firm that's pissed them off. But she ends up having to take care of this little girl. So not only she has to protect herself from these guys who clearly want revenge for the killing, for the hit that she just did, but she also has to protect this girl as well. But other than that, with the whole premise out the way, I think the movie was pretty good. I didn't think it was really that amazing. I mean, I'm not expecting most action movies nowadays to be amazing. I mean, I love the genre, but you can only reinvent the wheel so many times, and I think everybody's kind of learning how to just do their thing with the will that they have. But I think the movie was very, it was a pretty good movie. I think one of the best things about this movie is how stylish it is. It's a very stylish movie. And that's the one thing that when watching you're gonna pick up is how much style it has to it. It kind of reminds me of this old action movie. Well, not old. I mean, not super old. It came out, I think, 2008, maybe. Oh 08. Yeah, I think it's about oh 08. Called Shoot 'Em Up and Clive Owen. It kind of reminds me of that movie, and I think that's one of the best, shoot 'em up action movies to ever come out during the whole entire early 2000s. Um, well, I wouldn't say early 2000s, about late 2000s, but still, it's kind of like the 2010 era. Um, so I think it's on the lines of that movie, and the action's pretty good. It's pretty stylish, especially when you have people like Michelle Yeoh, who's well known for all her martial arts action movies. I mean, she's one of the best. She's a legend. She's a legend in the kung fu movie scene, and all. So it's automatic when she's in a movie. Her scenes are going to be top notch. Um, I think one of the best things, also another thing about this movie is kind of like the relationship between you know um, the little girl and Karen Gillan's character. I think her name was Samantha. Between Sam and the little girl, I think I like kind of like that relationship. It seems like Samantha really cared for this little girl and wanted to make you know it felt like almost like a mother daughter type thing. And speaking of mother daughter relationships, that's one of the big things about this is that she doesn't know where her mother went to, which and her Sam's mother is played by Lena Headey. I think that's how you pronounce her last name, Lena Headey. You may have to look that up to make sure I'm correct, but I think it's Lena Headey, and she plays Sam's mother, and that whole entire rekindling of that relationship was really nice to see. I say one of the biggest problems that this movie has is that it seems like it rushes through everything. It kind of tries to get you to the action fairly quickly. Um, Another thing it due to that, a lot of things suffer. Like overall, like I say, the characters are kind of like taking a back seat. I feel like these characters are not memorable. Like you pretty much forget most of these characters. I mean, again, every character, all the acting was serviceable. Like it satisfied what you watch, but it's not something that's gonna make you go like, "Oh man, I can't wait to see this character again." And the way, even how the movie ends, is kind of just like I don't. I mean, Do I want to see a sequel to this after to watch the ending? Probably not, because the ending kind of ties it up in a nice little bow. But the characters are just not. They don't, stand out enough for me to be like, oh man, I can't wait to see the sequel to this or something like that. Um, I also gotta say the villains in the movie, I also didn't care for. I thought they were kind of just, wasted space. I mean, you got Paul Giamatti in there, and I'm thinking he would have a play a bigger part, but he kind of just, he just does what he was supposed to do, and then that's about it. He's not really like a villain like that. If you wouldn't even call him a villain in this movie, but you know, other than that, the movie was entertaining. I had fun watching a lot of the action scenes. Again, it's a very stylish action movie. It will please the eyes. It's good. If I had to give it a grade, I'll give it about a C plus. No, I think that's about a good fitting rating for it. With all that you know being said about it, um, so that's the review. Uh, Again, if you liked it, please like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. Also, again, I want to thank you to all the people who have been watching my reviews and liking them, or just sharing them, and just overall just giving it a look. See, I really thank y'all for that. Um, this has been Carl or Clark, and this has been my review of Gunpowder Milkshake, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye.